Do you think you'd make a better NFL or NBA coach? Intriguing question. I would make a better NFL general manager. I believe I have demonstrated over almost 20 years on live national TV a pretty good eye and instinct for which college players can play pro football. And I believe I would be better than many current team builders at drafting and trading pro football players. Now, if I had to choose, I think I'd be a little better football than basketball coach because I think I'd be commanding 50-odd football players instead of trying to babysit a couple of diva superstars in basketball, which is what it ultimately comes down to. But it's funny. Basketball was my first love as a kid, and yet baseball was the game I played by far the best. But once I left Vanderbilt for a career in sports media, I immediately gravitated to football. The game I only played up through 8th grade when I was the quarterback for a team filled with mostly 9th graders called the Utility Tower Toppers. That was our name. Utility Towers sponsored us. The Tower Toppers. We won every game that last year I played and wound up in the city finals, played under lights in what must have been 0-degree wind chill at Northeast High School football field. We lost that game 42-0. I will never forget it. It's like it was yesterday. We lost 42-0 to Darrell Porter's Southside Bears. You can look him up. I've mentioned him before. Darrell Porter went on to be World Series MVP. He was an all-star catcher for the Kansas City Royals and also played for the St. Louis Cardinals, my favorite team. So that was the last football game I ever played. I quit football to concentrate on basketball, but I was blessed to immediately start learning pro football from Don Shula, and then the greatest coach ever, Bill Walsh, and then the great Tom Landry, and then the great Jimmy Johnson. And there was Dave Wanstead, and there was North Turner, and I could go on and on. I know football even better than I do basketball at the pro level. I think I have a pretty good feel for the National Football League. I hope you enjoyed that video. You ready for more? Make sure you click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from the Skip Bayless Show. And don't forget to check out the full episode of the show wherever you get your podcasts by clicking the link in the description.